Hello, my name is Josh and today I'm going to be doing some revision on heat and electricity for Year 9 Science. I do not have a script with me today, so I am recording this lying on my bed. So bear with me. But anyway, with that aside, let's begin. This is Heat and Electricity by Project 2 Easy. So we're going to start off with heat. Heat describes the total vibrations of particles in a substance. Measured in degrees, heat is the transfer of thermal energy. It flows from hot to cold. And temperature describes the average kinetic energy in a substance, and it's measured in degrees as well. Thermal equilibrium is the state of having a thermal gradient of 0. So that means that there is no difference between two substances, which is basically a fancy term for them having the same temperature. If a hot drink is left in a room, then the heat from the drink will slowly transfer into the air until the drink and the air are at the same temperature. This means that the drink and the air have reached thermal equilibrium. Insulation is the prevention of the transfer of energy. Some examples of insulators are air, plastic, glass, wood, rubber, porcelain, and ceramics. Insulators help us maintain a substance's temperature. A thermos uses insulation to stop heat escaping, so the food inside stays warm. An esky uses insulation to keep heat out, so the cold items inside can stay cold. Conduction is the transfer of thermal energy from particle to particle through direct contact. Examples of conductors are copper, rocks and stones, salt water, gold, aluminium, silver, and other metals. Conductors help us transfer energy. The inside of wires are made from copper, as it is a cheap material and a good conductor of electricity. A frying pan is made from metal so that the heat from the stove can pass through the pan to cook the food on the inside of it. Convection is the transfer of energy through a fluid via convection currents. Particles that are close to the heat source, which is the flame in this case, are warmed. Since the warm matter is less dense than the cool matter, it rises. As it moves away from the heat source, it cools. This causes it to become more dense, so it falls, and then the cycle continues. This process is called convection current. Radiation is the transfer of energy through an empty space without heating it. The Earth is warmed via radiation from the sun. The energy is transferred through space, which is a vacuum or empty space, to the Earth. Here are some factors that reduce absorption of radiation. Light colors, reflective surfaces, and low surface area, and some that increase the absorption of radiation, dark colors, matte surfaces, and high surface area. And we will continue with electricity in the second part of this video.